Yo, this is probably the most craziest crime story I done ran across. Last time, the documentary was about a mother finding out that her daughter is a psychopath killer. Today, we finding out that basically the daughter this is his stepdaughter. He just found out that she killed his son. So this is the true crime story tonight. Let's get into it, man. I know y'all attention span be short. Y'all want to see the story.
Ma'am, we need to secure these people here.
This is 41-year-old Tyrone Hassel Jr. Just minutes earlier, his son was found mysteriously shot dead in the driveway of his home.
You know who he is? Son, it's Tyrone Hassel III. Tyrone Hassel III?
Tragically, this happened while his son, Sergeant Tyrone Hassel III, was home for the holidays at his father's house.
Man, you ain't playing no games at all. What are you talking about? Talking about, do you know who this is? Nigga, that's his son.
Spending New Year's Eve with his wife and their child. His wife, Kamaya, was the one who first found Tyrone outside the house.
Hey, back up! Whoa. No.
She immediately called police and was clearly panicked and extremely distressed.
I need help. My husband was shot.
At first, officers thought the tragedy was the result of a robbery or a case of mistaken identity.
This may be a robbery.
But they would be horribly wrong. What Tyrone Hassel Jr. didn't know yet was that his daughter-in-law, Kamaya, was hiding a dark secret.
Damn, bro. She's standing right next to him. What's going on my soundboard? That's usually how it be, though. Be right there. She ain't showing no emotion. What the hell could it be about, though? Like, what would make you kill your stepbrother?
That would ruin the family's life. As the investigation continued, detectives would uncover a toxic relationship and a twisted conspiracy, with Kamaya at the very center of it all.
No, he just brought us something to eat.
Okay.
So we sit on the couch eating, and then I just heard gunshots.
If I tell you that this guy, who I think did it to my son, ain't a black person, would y'all treat him the same way?
Absolutely.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform made for.
Shout out to Sinister and I'm really loving the stories. I'm gonna have to do a couple more. I fuck with their channel, man. Make sure you subscribe.
911, what's the address of the emergency? 911.
I need help. My husband.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes.
I need help. I need help. My husband was shot. I need help.
Okay, where you at, ma'am?
I'm at Colfax Avenue.
Colfax?
Yes, please.
Is this a house and apartment?
What is the house?
Okay, and tell me exactly what happened.
I know my husband bought us some food, and he left out and
I thought it was his son.
And I just heard gunshots, and I put myself in the room, and I came outside, and my husband was on the ground.
Okay, stay on the line with me here. Okay.
I'm confused.
Okay, ma'am. Where's your husband's outside?
We're actually good as hell,
Stay on the line
bro.
with me. Ma'am, take a deep breath. Take a deep breath from me, okay? How many shots did you hear, ma'am? Ma'am? Hello?
He gotta be more to this, because I swear in the beginning kept saying it was the son.
Hey, Sarge, can you get some tape and secure this for me? Yep.
At the scene, officers immediately found the victim slumped against a full-size pickup truck. He had serious injuries, multiple gunshot wounds, and heavy bleeding, but he was still breathing at the time.
Let me know when we gotta get him on there, guys. Yep. Man, we're gonna have to get him on this cot, okay? I know. Well, let me have.
She gonna have to go, bro.
Okay. Let us get in there, okay? Let us get in there.
That way.
Ready?
And follow him with the sheet. So we need to get this shit on there.
Get these people back.
Pull that sheet.
Word spreads quickly in a small community, so family members and neighbors were all on the scene within minutes.
I'm gonna be honest, it does not look good.
Oh, no.
She ain't trying to hear that. Hold on, man. They should have never said that, boy. They just be... These officers, bro, they be... I don't know, they just get desensitized from just seeing it so much, but they really be saying it like with no compassion for the person that they breaking the news down to.
I know what this is messed up. We got to get you guys out of here so we can secure this scene, okay? We got to collect some evidence and find out what the hell's going on here, okay?
Come on here with us.
I know, man. We got it, but we got to get you out here a second, okay? We'll talk to you in a minute. Do you live here, bud?
I live here.
Okay.
My grandson is probably in there by himself.
Okay, we'll go. I'll go take care of that for you if he is.
He's
We'll get
one.
you.
Oh, okay. Now I get it. The dad is way older than what I assumed.
There, okay?
Okay.
Bye.
Kamaya
That's
and
what's going
Tyrone's
on.
young son, just over a year old, was still in the residence.
Okay.
Officers conducted a search to make sure the child hadn't been harmed in any way.
Yeah, let's go.
Whoa,
Where'd the lady go here?
whoa.
Let's go clear this house real quick. There might be a baby. Yeah, they're shell casings, guys. Just be careful. Okay, buddy. Okay, come here, buddy. I won't hurt you. Okay, I'm gonna take you to Daddy. Come on. I got you, bud. Come on. Okay. Shut up.
After locating the child, in the emotional and intense scene, paramedics were simultaneously working on the victim. His wife was trying to get into the ambulance to go with her husband.
Hey, back up!
Wait, do I have this confused? I wonder if she's the daughter-in-law. Maybe that's what I got confused, not the stepdaughter.
Whoa.
That could be what it is.
No.
Cause she crying hard, but
What happened? You grab the tape for the ambulance, get out the job.
With Kamaya
bro, you know how evil you gotta be to be sitting there now crying like that, knowing damn well. See, look, bro. It's one thing when men are evil. When a woman is evil, boy, it's a whole different monster. Bro, she's crying tears, and you mean to tell me that they gonna say this the same person that killed him? There's no way, bro.
Clearly distressed and more people gathering at the scene, officers had to balance two things at once. While paramedics were working to save Tyrone, police also needed to secure the area, collect evidence, and make sure no one accidentally tampered with anything. As one officer tried to calm Kamaya down, he also began asking her some questions, since she was the one who had first found Tyrone and called the police.
Do you have any idea what happened here?
No, he just brought us something to eat.
Okay.
So we sit on the couch eating, and then I just heard.
Bruh, I ain't never seen. This is crazy. But even in the last video, bruh, the daughter, she was a master manipulator too. I'm seeing a lot of trends, and then these folks, they different. They just leave the victim where they kill them at, bruh. My bad. That's definitely what I want to click. But yeah, they just be leaving them where they at, bruh. No remorse, no nothing.
You know, he went to get some food.
No, the food was here. He brought us the food.
From where?
From our cousin's house.
Okay.
They have food at the house.
The food was outside? Like he stepped outside to get the food?
No, the food was in the house. He was leaving.
Okay.
That makes no sense. What are you talking about? He's going to get the food, put the food in the house, but he leave it. What are you talking about?
Me and my son were sitting on the couch eating.
Tyrone returned to the house just after 11 p.m. After going inside and bringing food to his family, he stepped back outside. That's when his wife heard gunshots coming from the side of the house, near the driveway. She ran outside and found her husband lying next to his pickup truck in the driveway, badly injured and suffering from multiple gunshot wounds.
Who's this guy that's shot in the head?
Husband.
In the head?
Yes.
Okay. What's his name?
Tyrone Hassel. Just heard.
Listen, it's called Connect Team, and it's insane. I don't do schedules or timesheets manually anymore, and it works.
The story of how Tyrone met his wife goes back about 5 years before this tragedy. Tyrone was starting his second year of college when he decided to join the Army. In 2015, he met Kamaya while they were...
Damn, they in the Army? So, that explains... I'm just not trying to be funny, but the officer did say headshot. That do explain why she's such a good shot. Because I'm like, what the headshot, bro? What the hell? That's personal, bro. Like, that ain't no robbery.
Both serving in the military and stationed at Fort Carson. Their relationship moved fast, and quickly became serious. Things became even more serious when Kamaya found out she was pregnant. At the time of Sergeant Hassel's murder, Kamaya, who was 22 years old and
22? You ain't even live.
Sergeant Hassel were on block leave from Fort Stewart. Kamaya was working as a truck driver, and Sergeant Hassel was serving as a wheel mechanic. At that point, police didn't allow Tyrone Hassel Jr. or Kamaya to leave the scene. They were dealing with a lot of unanswered questions and a killer still on the loose who needed to be found as quickly as possible.
Was he beefing with somebody here? I mean, do you have any idea?
But you know what? Her being in the Army could explain why she knows the psychology of how she should act. If it wasn't because she planned the fuck out this part, I'm not even gonna lie to you, dog.
You know how this happened?
You gotta get her the fuck out of here.
I mean, this is serious, okay? I don't know what his condition is, but it does not look good, okay? So, if you know something...
I don't think he was beefing with anybody.
Now's the time. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think he was beefing with anybody. He was just at his friend's house. He was...
Now you think about it, I don't see no tears running down her face.
At the family's house, and then he came here.
Told me a long time ago, Daddy, if I go to jail, somebody frame me. My son walked a straight line his entire life.
After speaking with people close to him, police learned that Tyrone didn't have any known enemies, nothing that would explain something like this. They then began carefully processing the scene. There was blood on the truck and blood across the driveway. Multiple shell casings were also found, scattered around where Tyrone had fallen.
There's one, two, three.
And then number 4 is right there.
Leading to the
The
house.
first thing police suspected was that this may have been a robbery gone wrong. But Sergeant Hassel still had his money, his phone, and his car keys on him, so that possibility was quickly ruled out.
You see that bullet hole in the garage? Simply due to the fact that all these casings are here.
Yeah, like the bullets lead right to the house. I'm not gonna lie to you. It took too long. That story ain't making no sense.
And there's a hole right there, which is obviously...
That looks like
She got everything wrong.
help him drag him out.
Right. So Ron, what I'm thinking is, I mean, there's brain matter there, so he was shot point blank range.
Oh, yeah.
So somebody had to be laying in wait for his ass.
Yeah.
He was shot right here.
Casings.
They could do it like that?
He might have been coming out getting the truck.
No, he was coming out to leave again. And his keys are right there.
And the fact that the bullet hole's there means that the shooter was over on
Right.
the side and in the casings.
Right.
We got a bullet right there.
Bro, this shit really like a game the way they break it down. I don't know if you ever played Detroit, the game Detroit, where he go with the scenes and he be getting all the evidence. This low-key fire, this how they doing it. Well, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm gonna have to, like, when we go to the channel, I might try to do something where I get with a detective for they just like to go over scenes. I didn't really realize I found this so interesting.
By looking at how the shooting
whole
happened,
process.
the shots hitting Tyrone in the head, face, neck, and shoulders, it was clear this was a
Personal. God damn, she didn't even aim for the torso, no nothing. She made sure this nigga didn't tell on her.
personal attack, not a random act of violence. Detectives also noticed that some rounds went into the garage, which showed that the shooter was positioned behind him while Tyrone was standing at the doorway of his truck.
If you get stuck on the melody, or if you just feel like you can't get a song started, Output's co-producer is...
One of the first leads detectives got was that Tyrone had gone to Walmart the night of the murder to buy ammunition. The rounds he bought were 9mm, the same type used in his shooting.
Damn.
This raised an important question. Why was he buying ammo, and was it for self-defense? Without wasting any time, the detectives went to Walmart to collect all the security footage from that night. The Walmart footage clearly shows that he ran into 2 other people while he was there. Maybe there was some sort of feud with these customers, but it's not something the police couldn't track. Now.
Damn, imagine, bruh, you just... Nigga, I'm just going there to go buy bullets. I don't even know this nigga, but... You tied in because you look like a thug. Because at the end of the day, bro, you just because people are there buying bullets don't mean that I followed this nigga home and killed him. I don't like that shit.
They're working to identify these 2 individuals to see if there's any connection between them and the shooting that happened just a few hours later. Around 3:30 p.m. the next day, police returned to Tyrone Hassel Jr.'s home. They showed him screenshots taken from the Walmart surveillance video, hoping he might recognize the two people Tyrone had interacted with.
Last night when he went to Walmart, he was with a few guys, and there's a little bit of confusion. That's him there, right? You can't really tell who those guys are here. This guy here, you know them too?
You don't.
No.
This one kind of looks familiar, but I can't.
See what I'm saying? No.
Yeah. Those photos are printed out.
I don't know murder, bro.
That's
You know you
how
don't.
those two were
No
driving.
time for no
There's a
Honda.
different car.
In that car, yeah. They drove separate from him, but they checked out and hung out with him in the store. And here's
Take
the...
a picture of it.
Yeah.
Oh, fresh, man. I know how it is dealing with a murder case.
Yeah, and this is one of them. It's really a true whodunit. You know, I mean, you don't. Tyrone doesn't know. I mean, he doesn't have any beef, so we gotta know who's upset with him, and right now we don't have that.
Before he left for the military, do you remember him?
Nah, it is crazy. I wonder if this is before they start getting the help. Because it's like, bro, y'all clearly, the bullets is near the crib. It's a head shot, the next shot. It's personal. I guess you don't want to go directly after widows and family members, though, after a son and a husband been murdered. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's just why it just don't cross your brain, because you do look at it. You're like, man, no one in the world is capable of this. You really gotta be careful with people, bro. Man, I don't trust nobody, bro. I expect everybody to do the worst until I'm proven that you cool.
Have any beef with anybody? No arguments, no nothing. Somebody hold a grudge for a long time.
That was even before he went to school, man. He went to school.
Yeah.
And the person didn't. He probably took off that way, but he didn't come from that way.
Yeah.
He came from this way. There's a bullet hole in my garage and my fence.
Yeah. So at some point they were definitely shooting that way.
All the shells was in the same spot.
Yeah. So
I seen it. I mean, I couldn't come past the tape, but I was looking.
And I can't say with 100% certainty, but it sounds like when Tyrone was on the ground, they shot him again.
Yeah, no.
I can't say 100% that's what happened, but
I wonder what was the point of him telling that. I know this was that. Like, what the fuck you telling me that for? What was the point of that? I guess he trying to make it seem like, yeah, bro, it's personal, bro. Like, this ain't just no robbery, bro. This is to reassure him that this is personal. Like, you know, you get all that. He could have got robbed out your head.
typically when you're shooting and it's that type of a situation, you don't usually get two rounds in the head.
I wonder if he knows something.
LinkedIn users spend just 17 minutes a month on the platform. Meanwhile, Facebook users, 30.
Family wants to find the person responsible for a New Year's Eve shooting that left a 23-year-old active military member dead.
Through the investigation, detectives conducted interviews and eventually learned that the two men Tyrone had interacted with at Walmart were just his high school friends with no connection to the shooting. With no clear motive or useful leads, the police were still at the very beginning of their investigation. It didn't take long for the next lead to come directly from Tyrone Hassel Jr. himself. He started going through social media, carefully reviewing posts on Facebook to see if anything could point to who might be responsible for the crime. When he came across something that seemed suspicious, he immediately went to the police department to report it.
It's usually good. I'm telling you, bro, when police officers and they be solving these cases from the stuff I've been seeing, it's only, just be real, bro, it's only a few cases to where they solved it. Most of the time, it's a lead, somebody told, it's a lead, somebody told, they plead. The person telling himself. I really ain't seen too many times where they sat there and just goddamn figured it out unless they had video evidence. But this might be it right here.
Got this guy, who I think did it to my
Oh, he still thinks it's guy.
Person. He's not a black person. Would y'all treat him the same way?
Absolutely.
I think I know who did this to my son.
He believed the killer might have actually been looking for Tyrone's stepbrother, who at the time was dealing with some personal conflicts with other people. Because of that, police considered the possibility that this was a targeted hit meant for the stepbrother, a case of mistaken identity that tragically ended with Tyrone being killed instead.
Just the first screenshot.
Oh, that's what you're thinking?
You know,
Yep.
my stepson.
Yeah.
He's into a bunch of
Oh, and we know.
Damn.
Police interviewed Tyrone's stepbrother and took his statement, then followed up by speaking with other witnesses connected to him. They pushed this lead as far as they could, and it took about a week to interview everyone involved. But once again, it went nowhere. As the investigation continued, the evidence police gathered made one thing clear. The stepbrother was not involved. There was no indication that he or anyone he had issues with played any role in the shooting. On top of that, his appearance was very different. He had long dreadlocks down to his shoulders, making a case of mistaken identity with Tyrone highly unlikely. In cases like this, when police don't have an initial suspect, they're forced to follow every possible lead. After that, police began receiving a large number of tips from the community.
Told you, bro.
In several of those tips, callers said Tyrone had been seen in the roller rink area, where he was involved in a verbal confrontation with another person. Detectives then located Tyrone's friend, Dylan. They brought him to the police station to talk in more detail about what had happened and see if it could be connected to the shooting.
What did you see there?
We got there, and we see him speaking, he just give us an odd look, and then like Tyrone cut out early.
So this drama dude was on Apple Street too?
Yeah.
Wherever that was?
Yeah, he just like give off this vibe.
He mentioned that there had been a verbal altercation with a guy known by the street name Drama. Investigators decided to follow up on that lead to see if it had any connection to Tyrone's murder. They also brought in 2 other friends for interviews, hoping to get a clearer picture of what really happened.
So the reason I'm here, you were at the roller rink Sunday night with Ty. So did you see anything happen out there that looked funny or anything like that? Because one of the guys that was with you saw him and Drama have like some kind of like a gaze, maybe a glare type thing that happened.
No, I didn't. I didn't see anything.
No.
Majority of the time he was there, he was just skating.
Did you see where Drama was at all? Did you know who I'm talking about?
They still beat the dead horse.
I know him by the name of Drama, but I didn't see him.
Okay. This is just one of the many leads. We've got a couple different names getting thrown out there, and Drama was one of them.
Hope this thing comes to a head and they find out what's going on, because it's weird because you don't have random gunshot type stuff happening
in his neighborhood.
Oh no.
Dead end.
So it's not even in the area where you had these issues.
The process of chasing leads that go nowhere can be exhausting for investigators. But what detectives still didn't know was that one of those tips would eventually become the key to solving the case.
Which tip is that, bro?
The person responsible had been right there the whole time, standing close to the family and the police, appearing to grieve along with everyone else. A revelation that would soon shock the entire community.
What would it be?
Through the investigation, a resident came forward and reported something unusual. On the night of the murder, they noticed a vehicle backed into a driveway at a residence. That detail ended up giving detectives one of their first major clues.
Hey, Walt, how are you?
Ornery as ever.
Ornery as ever?
Told you, bro. Leave it up to the nosy motherfucking white man in the neighborhood. What's his old ass in this scene? This is crazy.
Hi. We had not bad. We've had better days in St. Joe Township.
I guess.
We've had a shooting over there, and Frank said you saw a vehicle parked over here?
You parked right in Brown's driveway, backed in.
Okay.
The reason I know all this, I was in my bedroom.
Bro, know what he see. He know what the fuck he see.
I can see everything that goes on.
Mm-hmm.
He got out of it. Well, first of all,
About what time was this?
9:30, 10.
Okay.
My boy Joe, you need your own YouTube too. I like the way he tells stories.
Right? Anyway, first time he was there, then he left, come back about 15, 20 minutes later.
So he been watching the whole
But when
time.
he come back, I'd bet money on it. He was doing 50 miles an hour going up.
50?
At least.
I just sketched an idea this morning, and I now have a fully animated voiced over video. It's only 2 p.m. AI content creation is better than ever.
And he turned around up there to that, turned his lights off, backed into the driveway, waited there for a while. He knew I was watching, I think. But anyway.
I ain't gonna lie, Joe. I don't think he knew y'all had watched. Nobody got no eyes that good. He motherfuckers were paranoid.
He stepped out of his car, got back in. A couple of seconds later, he got out again, completely, and started walking. And I watched him, and he went and turned left.
Okay.
And I just add two and two together. He has something to do with it.
Okay. Did you hear anything?
I said I add two and two together, die for it.
Okay, what'd you hear?
Gunshots.
Okay. Then after that, did you see anything?
Nope.
No, I was in, like I say, I was in bed. And I heard, it woke me up.
Okay. So
the vehicle was.
The most important part is he like you didn't see that car move again, so clearly she took her right inside. That's crazy.
It's described as a black 4-door car that had backed into the driveway of a vacant house that was listed for sale. Detectives were able to get a license plate reader hit on that vehicle, tracking it as it passed through Illinois toll booths captured on surveillance cameras.
You know what that is? That new license plate reader that the officers was talking about, and it's about to be hard to get with because they can track you, see how niggas been trying to figure out how they doing it. It's these license plate readers, bro. They can track your ass everywhere you go. It's like basically, if you down and want to get tracked, you gotta have like a digital license plate that switch every time you know a license plate reader is coming up. And then and that's really it, because you're gonna see black car with the license plate here. Shit, your ass over with, bro. And that's how they really been catching y'all niggas.
That plate came back to someone in the U.S. military, serving in the same battalion as Sergeant Tyrone Hassel III. The owner was identified as Jeremy Cuellar, a member of the same squad as Tyrone. Using the license plate data, investigators were able to place his vehicle near the scene of the crime on the day of the shoot.
You an evil bitch if you cheating and you got this nigga killed.
For the first time, the investigation was starting to show real progress, and police finally had a name. Before detectives spoke directly with...
Told you, bro, then it's the second light. You gotta watch these light-skinned niggas, bro. These niggas be... Y'all niggas be killing about it, nigga. These light-skinned niggas, but emotional.
Jeremy, they immediately contacted investigators at Fort Stewart working with the U.S. Army. Army investigators began going through the platoons connected to the case and interviewed several service members. One of them was Sergeant Bacon. He had personal first-hand knowledge of Jeremy Cuellar and Kamaya Hassel, information that would quickly become critical to the case.
So when y'all would hang out, what would y'all typically do?
Okay, Pete, I'm gonna be back, bro. I gotta go do something real fast, and then I might just make this one part 1, and then we'll do part 2 when I get back. I'll be right back.